Hey guys, I'm back with another makeup tutorial. Thank you guys for stopping by or coming back. For this look, I was in a very tropical mindset, so I'm sure you can tell. But if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. All right, so my brows are done, and for my eyeshadow base, I'm going in with my Select Cover Up Concealer in NW15. So the technique that I'm using today is the P. Louise technique. I know you know who that is. Her videos are all over YouTube, and if you don't know, go check them out. They are awesome. For this look, I'm using my Jaclyn Hill palette. My first color that I'm going in with is Roxanne, this beautiful warm brown, and I'm just picking up the smallest amount of product on my 224 brush and just really working it into my crease section by section. So as you're blending, without reloading your brush with more eyeshadow, just take whatever is left on your brush and just start really buffing out that color on the outer parts of that eyeshadow that you're blending. And when I go in with that white bristle brush, that's just to clean up those areas that are not covered with your eyeshadow. So for the next color, we're going in with Hunts from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to bring that color in slightly under the first color that we laid down. And you just want to use the same technique, work section by section, and diffuse the color slowly into that new area under the eye. So we are still only working with those two shades, Roxanne and Hunts. Hunts is the shade that I'm working with now, and I'm just trying to build that color up little by little and just packing the color in and also dragging it out to kind of form the eye shape that I'm shooting for. So now that I'm happy with the top eye, I'm going to go in with NYX Cosmetics Little Denim Dress. This is a lip liner, and I'm using it as an eyeliner. And this is a beautiful turquoise color. And I'm just applying this to the waterline and also kind of dragging it out. And I'm going in with the first color, which is JADA, and I'm just buffing it in and diffusing it at the same time, just so it looks very blown out, because that's the goal that I'm going for. So now I'm going in with Pool Party, and this color is going to go slightly under the first color, which was JADA. And that's how we're going to get that beautiful transition of colors, just staggering them little by little with no harsh lines in between. And then I'm going to go back in right at my lash line with the color TWERK, which is a nice deep blue. This beautiful royal blue, and I'm really just keeping that color above both of the first colors. So this color, because it is darker and more intense, I wanted to go right at my lash line to create intensity. And then of course, with my trusty NYLON eyeshadow from MAC Cosmetics, I'm going in with him inside my, not inside, but on my tear duct area, so it really illuminates those eyes and makes them nice and bright. And with my NYX gel eyeliner in white, I'm going to go in little by little, just applying the smallest amount of eyeliner and blurring it out at the same time. So for this, you want to use either a pointed pencil brush or the smallest brush you can find, and little by little start building that color and diffusing it at the same time with the smallest amount of product. And in a second, you will see me switch over to a different brush. So this brush is clean, and I'm just going around those edges where I initially laid that white eyeliner and just slowly diffusing them using patting motions. You don't want to kind of like pull on the sides. All you have to do is pat, 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 pat your worries away. And that's how you can get this spotlight and just really blown out, diffused, no harsh lines. And I'm a crazy person, so I just keep going back and forth on both eyes until I am satisfied. Very meticulous with makeup, guys. Bear with me. I'm going back in with that brush that is clean and just blurring out those harsh lines on the outside of where I put. So I'm sure you guys noticed that I don't even touch the center of the eyeshadow. I'm just working the eyeshadow on the outside. Okay, so now that I'm happy with that, I am going in with my gel liner from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm slowly, inch by inch, creating this wing liner. So I have many different techniques for different eyeliner styles that I use, but my favorite one is just really going very slow and taking my time inch by inch. I drag it out a little bit, but I'm also stamping the eyeliner with my brush. So you will see that technique, and it's either dragging little by little and stamping at the same time. And I find that that's the easiest way, at least for me, to get a very nice, clean, straight, crisp line. And then when I do create that wing where I'm flicking it out, I'm not even applying all that much pressure to my brush. I think that's the trick that people never tell anyone. You barely use pressure when you do your flick. So try it out. And like I said, with the tiniest amount of force, you just do your flick, and there you go. So actually, when I started recording myself, I've caught myself just doing my profile and checking my lines, and I never knew I did that again until I started recording myself. So that's actually a good trick to just make sure your lines are nice and straight. So now we are moving on to the face, and I'm going in with my Laura Mercier concealer in 2W. So this is a light warm color. I really want to go in with this one just so I can kind of color correct under my eyes. And I'm really buffing that into my face with a small blending brush. Then I'm going in with my Fenty foundation in 270. So this shade is a lot darker than my skin tone right now, but my body is brown and my face is not. So I need to match my body because I think having a light face would be weird when everything else is tan. So, you know, plus I like to be tan anyways. So I'm really buffing this in with this nice big fluffy brush from MORPHE. This is part of their vegan set that you can get at Ulta, which is awesome. It gives you a lot of brushes, especially if you're just starting out or beginner, or you just need a couple extra brushes. It has a decent amount of brushes and really good ones too. So I'm just buffing this into my skin until it's really diffused. And I like to do this because I find that it really blurs your pores, especially when you're diffusing your foundation in those areas. So then I'm going back in with my other Laura Mercier concealer into neutral. And I like this one because it brightens certain areas on my face. The first one is to kind of color correct with the warmth. And the second one is to just brighten up a little bit. I'm kind of sad I couldn't get my hands on the KKW concealers, powders, all of that. By the time I got to it, everything was sold out. So shout out, let me know if you guys got it, how you like it. And I'm just diffusing the same concealer really, really well into my skin. Then I'm going back in with my Sephora collection MICROSMOOTH powder. This powder is awesome. It just leaves my skin very airbrushed. And this color is the beige color. So I feel like everything just really balances out. But I just go in with this nice big fluffy brush and it really does the trick. So now I'm just, don't mind me, just highlighting my ears. And this highlight, of course, is the Amrezy highlight. And I'm just highlighting to Los Dioses right now. Don't mind me. And you know what? Now that I have short hair, why not highlight your ears? Why not? You know, life is short. Highlight your ears. And still, minutes pass and I'm still highlighting. I'm taking that same Amrezy color and I'm just putting it on my tear duct, the arch on my brow, and just bringing light back in to some areas in my face. I love this highlight. I got 2. It's a must, guys. All right, so now we are just going to finish up and curl my eyelashes. I didn't want to do falsies because I didn't want to take away from the tropical vibes and I just wanted it to be more subtle. So now I'm going in with my BADGAL Bang mascara. This mascara I got, it's in my haul video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. And I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet whether I like it or not. So we will see. And now I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Pro Contour Palette just to lightly snatch my cheekbones and add a little bit of definition and warmth. And that is actually it, you guys. We made it to the end. I hope you guys try to recreate this look. If you do, tag me on IG. And I would love to see your recreations. Please like, share, and subscribe my videos. Please subscribe, guys. Help your girl out. And we shall see each other next time. Adios.